Hi again, this is Hafid with you from English for All YouTube channel. Are you fine? I hope so. So in this video we are going to continue with the passive voice, focusing on the perfect tenses as I promised you before in the previous video. And in this lesson we're going to focus on how to change from active into passive using the present perfect, past perfect and future perfect. So please, before we get started, I suggest that you watch a video or two about the passive voice that I posted earlier in YouTube, and they focus on how to change from active into passive using the simples or continuous. So that's the lesson from the very beginning, and then you may go with us into this lesson. So are you ready? Let's get started. If I want to change any sentence into the passive, I always should have in mind this form or this structure. So any passive sentence should have this structure. There is an object of the active, and this object becomes a subject because it is in the beginning of the sentence. And then after the subject, there is a verb to be, and this verb to be is conjugated in the correct form, which means that the verb to be can be in present, is or are or am. It can be in the past, was or were. It can be in verb in the base form when we have simple future or modals in present, and it can be in ing form when we have continuous forms. Those we saw earlier in the previous videos. And it can be in past participle form. Here we talk about the perfect, and that's the lesson of today. So the verb to be must be conjugated in the correct form of the active sentence, the same tense as the active sentence. And after the verb to be, the main verb of the active sentence is put in the past participle. And then we need by, and then a subject of the active, which becomes an object. And this by plus object, it is extra. Sometimes it is necessary, sometimes it is not. So we should pay attention and be careful when to use it and when not to use it. Okay, so let's look at these sentences. Linda has written the letters. So this sentence is in the present perfect. Why? How do I know? Because we have the auxiliary verb has, and has, it is in the present. So what is the active form or the active rule of this sentence? Linda is the subject, has written is the verb in present perfect, has or have plus past participle, this is the rule of the present perfect, and the letters is an object. So in the passive voice, we take the object and we put it in the beginning of the sentence, and then after the object we need have or has according to the new subject. If the subject is singular, we say has. If the subject is plural, we say have. And then we need the verb to be in past participle, which is been. And then we have the past participle of the verb write. It is written, so it is put as it is. There is no change. And then we need by, and then we need Linda, because Linda is the subject. So if we want to change it into the passive, the sentence goes like this: the letters have been written by Linda. The letters have been written by Linda. Why have, not has? Because the letters are plural here. Let's move to the other sentence. Linda had written the letters. So here we have the past perfect. How do I know? We have the auxiliary verb had. So what is the rule of this sentence? The active, we say subject, Linda is the subject, and then had, auxiliary verb, and then past participle of write, and then objects. So if I want to change the sentence into the passive, the sentence or the rule should go like this. We start with the object, which becomes a new subject, and then we put had. Here there's no problem. Had can be used with all the subject. Nevertheless, if they are plural or singular, no matter. And then the verb to be in past participle, been, and then past participle of the verb, and then by, and then the subject, which becomes an object. So the sentence goes like this. The letters had been written by Linda. The letters had been written by Linda. So this is the past perfect passive sentence. Now let's move to the third sentence, which is the future perfect. It's about the future perfect. So Linda will have written the letters. So here we have Linda, and Linda is the subject. Will have written, it is the future perfect tense, which consists of will plus have plus past participle. And then we need the object, which is the letter. We take the object and then we put it, and we put the auxiliary verb will, modal verb will, plus have, and this have never takes any other form. Have becomes always have because there is a modal verb will before. And then we put the verb to be in past participle, been, and then past participle of the main verb. We put it as it is because there is no problem to change it or to worry about it to change. We cannot change it. And then we put a by and then a subject of the active. So the sentence goes like this. The letters will have been written by Linda. Okay, so let's recap now. So for the present perfect, we put have or has plus been plus past participle. In the past perfect, we put had plus been plus past participle. And in the future perfect, we put will, have, plus been, plus past participle. So it's very simple because we don't need to worry about the conjugation of the past participle because it's already there. Just we need to put verb to be in past participle, been, and then past participle. Okay, so have a look at these sentences to understand well how the sentences are changing into the passive. That's the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and please, if you like the video, hit the bottom like and leave any comments if you have any questions, and please, if you have not subscribed, please do. And do for now.